Hello everyone. In today's session, we are going to see about design model. Right? Design model has two dimensions. One is process dimension and another one is abstract dimension. Here in process dimension, we can able to see the complete evolution of the design model. That means evolution means changes from the analysis, from the requirements gathering phase to the design model. What are the changes happen can be observed in the process dimension. And coming to the abstract dimension, in this dimension we can able to see the detailed level of information of each and every element. That is about abstract dimension. And when coming to the in design model, it has four major elements. They are data design elements, architectural design elements, interface design elements, component design elements. The four major elements which plays a crucial role. Let us see each and every element one by one. So data design elements. So data design elements which creates a model. So in earlier class we have seen what is the importance of model. Right? This model will contain each and every business logic and database access classes. Everything will be resides inside the model. That's why it has some levels at the program. It has some levels. They are component level, application level, and business level. So I will compare with some scenario, some example, so that we can understand what is this component level, application level, and business level. Let us see. Let us take an example as a Flipkart. Assume that Flipkart is a component. What is the main goal of Flipkart? The main goal of Flipkart is to deliver the product, an item which has ordered by the customer at a right way and providing some high quality standards. In the same way, the main objective at the component level is to have some high standards, to maintain a high quality. That is the main objective at the component level. And when coming to the application level, so now again go to the Flipkart. So the customer has an account, he will go and we need to buy some product, some mobiles. So he checks all kind of different kind of mobiles and he selected what are the needed mobile with his own specifications, and after that he purchased the product and he complete the purchasing from the Flipkart. So here also the application level tells about the operational part. That means what is the what kind of input has given by the user and what kind of operation need to be done. This all can be handled at the business level. And when coming to the business level, so here business level in Flipkart, what is there are some guidelines, there are some they will follow some parameters like if any product has been purchased, he need to maintain the information at the inventory level, that the item is moving to the from the warehouse to so and so particular point. That means you need to track all those things. Then the same way in the business level also, so they have prepared some guidelines to bring the good business and it need to achieve some high quality. Those all things can be covered at the data design elements, right? And now architectural design elements. So here architectural design elements, in one word we can simply consider this is the view of the software. Architectural design is the view of the software. So here we can consider the example as a floor plan of a house. So what will be there in the floor plan? The floor will contain some sizes, some dimensions, the walls, windows. So and any kind of attachments there for the windows, for the room. All those things can be done at the floor plan itself. In the same way, while we are designing a good architecture, it need to keep in mind from three important sources. That is information about the application, what they are building. That means they need to have some proper information. What is the main goal of their product and what is the main goal of the software? Those information need to be there. And after that, specific requirements. That means they need to have a clear understanding what client is expecting. So without proper knowledge, they can't. That means without proper understanding what client is expecting, then they does not give the good product as client decide. And next, availability of styles and patterns. So here, availability of styles and patterns will tell us about if any complexity has occurred, then they need to follow some patterns. They need to apply some styles. Those all things can be covered at the architecture level. So if these three sources are not there, then we does not get a good architecture. And coming to the interface design models. So here in this interface design model, the main target of this interface is giving a good user experience. That means if there is no proper interface, then how much high-end technology we have been used also, that is worthless. That's why we need to keep in mind three important elements, that is UI, external interfaces to other systems, devices, networks, and internal interfaces between various design components. So if there is no proper user interface, then it does not attract for the customers to do the business in your application. That's why you go and see a lot of business applications like shopping carts. They will make the customer to stay on the application and need to purchase some items. They will create some need. It's happened due to the user interface. And coming to the external interfaces means, let us assume the Zomato, the app, which in the Zomato app the user have some one interface. Through that interface, what they will give some inputs. That means they will provide some orders, and we can see only this interface. But there are another interfaces, that is driver app and admin app. So the driver app will have the GPS location, the where the order need to deliver, all those information will be there. That's why we consider those as an external interfaces. And coming to the internal interfaces means, let us assume that we are developing some ERP. ERP will contain lot of modules. So each module we can consider as one component. So in ERP, each and every component is interrelated. That's why the information will travel from each and every module to other module also. So we can consider that scenario as internal interfaces. That means they need to interact. If they need to interact, we need to provide some good interface also. That's why we need to keep these three important elements in our mind while we are dealing with the user interface. And next, component level design elements. So we already gone through the importance of the component. All the IT industry is running on the component because the reusability, all those things will be there. What will be there inside the component means a detailed internal structure and internal finishing of the software. That means in that component, he can able to see each and everything with proper definition. Let us assume the construction department of a houses, we can give some plan for the engineer. He can see the partitions and all those things. But if we give to the customer, for the customer, he can see the partitions, all those things. But inside that, if we give the tap connection and electricity connection, how it will appear for the customer? He will feel some good. That means he can able to see all those things which he need are set up perfectly, right? That's why component level design elements are very much important. And the last one is, that is the deployment level of elements. So the deployment means the complete product is need to give to the user. That means we need to provide the software product to, we need to make the availability our product to the customer. It's happened only by the proper deployment, right? So these are the important parts which we have covered, right? And next session we'll come with another topic. Thanks for watching.